Alright, and there we are. Alright, okay, so that's back in place. And now I'm taking the back side of the can, flipping it over, and putting it back in position. In a later video, you will watch as I attempt to actually use this switch once it's been reestablished as a part of the Juno, and if it doesn't work, well, you'll hear lots of yelling. Well, maybe not, but I certainly won't be too happy about the idea of it not working. Okay, here we go. So I'm using the old Vice Titan technique here to push those tabs back in place, and then I am using the screwdriver to push those tabs down fully into position. Okay. Next. If you're wondering what that crunching noise in the background is, if you can hear that, that's just my computer running its endless cycle of antivirus scans. And when it's not running an antivirus scan, it's upgrading the antivirus software. And I gotta thank those guys for writing those viruses. They really have used up an awful lot of productive bandwidth for everybody. So just to show you, not all technical people are good. Some are evil. Or at least somewhat malicious. Now you see why typically I'll do these videos after I've done the work rather than during. But hey, you know, if it's boring, if it's Friday night and nobody asked you out, and you're sitting there drinking your drink with YouTube on, and you think, hey, I like synths. Well, it's kind of sad, but that you're doing this on a Saturday night or a Friday night. But this, by the same token, it's better than drinking alone. Hey, wait a minute, maybe you are. Okay, enough of that. Alright. And apologize to anybody who's drinking alone and watching this and is now going, hey, I don't feel good. You should feel good. You're watching a cool video. Maybe not an exciting video, but a cool video about how to recondition a Juno pot. And Juno multi-position high-pass filter switch, which is not a current part that you can buy, so, you know, it's all good. If you're going to spend your time, you might as well have some sort of motivation. A trite and meaningless existence is highly overrated. Okay. Now that's a bit stiff, but that's because I didn't do this. Okay. Well, you know what? I think it's a much happier slider now. It was pretty thick and heavy, filled with gunk when I got it out of the board. Alright. Good enough. Let's take the old rag to it. Ensure that's all good and clear. And now, my friends, gotta get this. Oh, stop it. And the umbilical cable on this was fighting with the umbilical cable of some other piece of equipment. I guess I interrupted them in the middle of something. Okay, and I'm going to take these guys here and let's pop it back on the board. you'll notice that I'm kind of making the assumption that it is a symmetrical deal here, and that may not be true. We'll find out though. Okay, so now this is back on the board. I'm just gonna go upside down here and give these feet a little push over. I'm not bending them completely over, that'd be bad. I'm just giving them a little push in order to ensure that, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. You following that? Okay, I'm giving them just a little push just to ensure that they hold the sides of the board. Okay. Oh, thought I'd given it a nick. Okay, so there you have it. This is back in place. It's definitely feeling better than it was before, and it's looking better. And now I'm just going to go and solder all of these guys back in place, and we'll go over to the Juno and see if this panel actually works or not. Good stuff.